A lot of times when you see a special about somebody famous, they'll say that man's life work was, or her life's mission was, what they're doing is saying, look, when you look at what really mattered to that person, the thing that got them up every day, the thing that when they faced adversity or when there was a bump in the road, when everything fell apart, this kept them going. And so for us, what is it? What should it be? I know for me, and I think it really should be for every Christian, that people would know who Jesus is. Right? That we would see the people in our lives that are struggling, and that we would know what it's like, that we would remember what it's like to not have Jesus, right? To not believe, and to be lost, and to be hurting and alone, and just like, kind of overwhelmed and over our heads when it comes to sin. And it's just so important. And that God uses us to bring that truth to people is such a powerful thing, man. I pray that everyone would see that that's my life work. I pray that that's our life work as the church, as God's people, because there's no cooler thing, there's no better gift we can give than this love of Jesus. Now, James says it like this in James 5:19 and 20. These are his kind of final two verses of this letter. He says, "My brothers, if any one among you wanders from the truth and someone brings him back, let him know that whoever brings back a sinner from his wandering will save his soul from death and will cover a multitude of sins." So that's what's at stake. Yeah, I mean, this isn't about, just trying to get more people for our church, right, for our denomination or whatever. This is really a matter of life and death. That's what he's saying. He's saying this is really what it's all about. When that sinner comes back home, his soul is saved from death. From death. And that's what motivates us. Because I don't know, man, nobody wants to see anybody die and be eternally separated from God. No way. There's not a single person that I would want that for. And so that's why we preach. That's why we do these videos. That's why church meets every week, and that's why we have these discussions. That's why we care about people. That's why we're concerned. Because I want them to have life. I want them to be alive in Christ, to know that He died for them, to know that He paid the price for their sins, right? Because we all feel the sin in our life. We may not have a word for it. We may not call it that. But life collapses for all of us without Jesus. It falls apart. We experience that darkness. We experience despair. And God calls it what it is. It's sin. It's us wandering away. And so especially for those in our churches that have wandered, or even just people in our families or friends, we want them back. We want them to be with Jesus where we are, with Him, safe in His arms, safe under His care. Right? Knowing that He gives us all that we need every single day. Doesn't matter what we're up against, He's got us. He's there to rescue us, all right? So please, I pray that you have that strength today. Let's share that with somebody. Let's see that as our life's work and our life's mission. Man, there's nothing better than that, all right? So, talk to you next time for another follow through. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Share this with somebody, and we'll talk to you next time.